Well, Rob, there's been a lot of adversity. You haven't won since November of last year. What did it feel like to pull this one out, to be able to come out, snap this losing streak like this?
Yeah, man, I thought it was a great game. Big game for us as a franchise. That locker room, every phase came out and stepped up to the plate and helped us get the win today. So that's all you're looking for, man. We trying to, we wanted to spoil their Christmas and send them home, and we did our part. And we want to go into the offseason with a little bit of momentum. So, I mean, guys came out, played hard. You would think a 3-11 football team would just quit, and we're not. So that shows the character that we have, and I don't want to be anywhere else.
Robert, as much as you don't want to make this about you, how personally satisfying was it to win again as a starter, to hit those 2 long balls to Deshaun, and have a last-minute drive to win the game?
Yeah, I mean, it really isn't about me. This one's about this team. And we've been through the ringer a little bit this year. We've been through a lot of adversity, a lot of mess, and guys have responded. So, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I wouldn't want to play with any other players. These guys mean a lot to me, and I could feel it in the locker room after the game.
Robert, in terms of where your head was at going into this game versus where it's at right now, is there a difference? Did you gain more confidence? Do you feel like you have more support from your teammates?
I feel like I always had that support from my teammates, and that's been the blessing this entire time through all the ups and downs and changes or being in the lineup, not in the lineup. I've always had that support from them, and that makes me go out there and play with more confidence. But I feel like today we got in a great rhythm early, and that helped us throughout the game. Jay and Sean called a great game. Line protected. Trent played, through a pretty significant injury. And that's what you need out of your leaders. You need that. We all came ready to ball tonight, and at the end of the day, we made more plays than they did.
Rob, you talked about the confidence. You seem real comfortable in the pocket, particularly in the third quarter. I think you were 5 of 5 for 95 yards. Did you guys make any halftime adjustments, or did you tweak anything in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Jay and Sean called a great game. Coach Forster, did a great job managing the run game, and when you believe the plays that are coming in are going to work, and you preach that to your guys, they usually end up working. So you got to have confidence in each play that's called, and I think the guys did that. And it's hard to do that when you're 3-11 and everybody thinks there needs to be changes made. So, like I said, I couldn't be more proud of what we did out there.
This might be an unfair question, but what have you learned about yourself? What through all of this, and now capping it off with a win, what have you learned about yourself that's made you not only a better quarterback, but just a better person and, away from the field and all that stuff? Have you anything jump out in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to answer that question. I'm not going to, but at the same time, a lot of guys in the locker room told me that everything that I've personally been through this year, they said that was big for me to go out there and play the way that I did and help lead this team to a victory. But what I would say to them is, without them, I wouldn't be able to do it. Breland doesn't get that pick at the end of the game. We're not up here smiling. So everybody contributed. And everybody's helped me get through this time. The 7 weeks being out, whatever's happened in the past couple weeks, and now you get out there, you get a chance to go win a game, and we all did it together.
Robert, do you think the way that you guys played throughout the game gave you this confidence that you knew when it came to the game-winning drive that you guys could get it done this week? Yeah,
I mean, I just think I know I personally, and I know the team in general, you cherish those moments when you can go out there and lead your team to victory on that final last drive. And everybody was locked in. When Pierre catches that ball, line helps, solidify it up so I can, sit on my back foot and deliver him a good ball. It's a great feeling when you see him running down. You're like, hey, we're in field goal range. Oh, yeah, and we got a personal foul. So those things are great, and you feel that joy inside when you go get those wins. But you cherish those moments late in games when you can make a play, and everybody stepped up.
Robert, with the victory today, having beaten Dallas already, knowing you can beat the better teams in the league if you play well, how much confidence does this give you going into next week?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be focused on Dallas. Guys will obviously enjoy this, and we'll come back next week ready to work. But, that's the beauty of this game. Every Sunday or Saturday or Monday or Thursday, you get to go out there, play the game that you love. The guys in that locker room have a lot of passion for this game. And every time you suit up, it's an opportunity. And that's the way you have to view it, no matter what your record is. And I could tell it meant a lot to a lot of guys in that locker room to get this win. Obviously, D-Jack being the happiest of us all.
Yeah, bouncing off of that, he downplayed like the revenge factor during the course of the week. Did you see a little extra fire in him today? And just generally speaking, what did he add to the offense?
Yeah, I mean, D-Jack brings a big spark. He can make some plays that no one else can. And we have a lot of guys like that. Pierre made some big plays tonight. Dre, Tana, Ryan Grant, all these guys make plays for us. Our tight ends are phenomenal. Logan Paulson, Niles Paul, and Jordan Reed. And our offensive line, they continue to battle. That's all you can ask for. When we step out on that field, I don't want guys that are going to quit. And we don't have any of those guys, so that's a great feeling.
Robert, they were called for 3 roughing the passer fouls. Do you feel like you were being targeted? And can you just talk about how they ended up helping you out there, especially there in the second half?
Yeah, I don't think I was being targeted, but thank you. I mean, those helped. They helped. And, you got to be protected. And our job is not to complain or question what the refs do or don't do. But in this game and the way the rules are set up, you can only hit the QB in certain areas, and when he throws the ball, you're not supposed to necessarily hit him late. So they made those calls, and we're happy they did.
After Bashad's interception, you got in the huddle. Did you have anything to say to the guys before the drive, or did you just call the play and roll?
Yeah, I mean, you tell everybody, that one's on me, and you move on from it. You say, hey, let's go win this game now. And, I think in moments like that, times of adversity, it's not the mistake that you made, it's how you come back after that mistake. And everybody had complete trust in me that I would make those plays. Coach called plays to where I'd have an opportunity to get us back in the lead, and that's all you can ask for. So you got to step up.
The relationship you have with your offensive line is so important. We saw you go up to Trent Williams, get in his face. He told us that you kept saying, keep fighting. What did you think about him staying on the field, being hurt for those 3 quarters? He admitted he played terrible, and he wanted to stay in there. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot because, Trent being out there, he's one of the top tackles in the league. So we know what kind of motor he brings to the game, the kind of confidence he brings to the rest of that line because he does lead that group. And, for him to play through that, it means a lot to me. Trent's been here, a while, longer than I have. And, he means a lot to me personally. So it's just great to have your left tackle out there, your war daddy, and I'm proud of him.
Thanks, Griff. We're done.
One last thing, since I'm not on social media right now, I just want to say happy anniversary, 27th anniversary to my mom and dad. Thank you.